when he was a little boy, an air show, the Blue Angels air show, would come to Willow Grove, which isn't far from where we are in Langhorne. My husband had served in the Navy, so my husband and our neighbor who was in the Air Force would take Tom there, would take all the children, but Thomas especially, when he saw the planes and all, it was from that time, I would say, he was around 9 years old. He just knew he wanted to fly some type of aircraft. When he graduated Georgia Tech through the ROTC program, he graduated as an ensign. So my husband brought his own ensign pins, and they let the gentleman that put him on use my husband's ensign pins instead. From Georgia Tech, I believe, to Corpus Christi, Texas, then to Midland, Texas, then to Pensacola. There's a lot of training for the aviation area of the Navy. So he was training a bit. Then once he got his wings in Pensacola, then he was off, and then he got stationed at Norfolk, Virginia. The last Christmas my husband was alive, and before the accident, we went down to visit him because he couldn't get leave for Christmas. So Jackie, my daughter, and my husband and I drove down there and had Christmas with him.
What was it like seeing him in uniform?
Oh, so proud, so proud. And my husband just absolutely, he was tickled about it. He really was. It was awesome. And he also made flight commander in 12 months, where normally it takes them 24 months to make it. Then after he made it, his CO told me later on that he would tutor other people in his squadron so they could make it too. He was doing a flyover where we lived because he was going to land at Northeast Airport to get refueled. And he told my daughter ahead of time, so we were able to drive over there. And it was just so awesome to see him. And he was in charge of that aircraft. He was in Norfolk from the time he got his wings and until the time of the accident.
On July 25, 2009, Lieutenant Junior Grade Tom Jaskell was in a car accident, suffering a severe brain injury.
We were in a facility in Jersey, Care One in Moorestown, and an EMT came in, and they were taking one of the other patients out, and he saw Tom's name on the door, and he stopped in. That actually happened when my daughter Jennifer was there, and he said, "Are you Lieutenant Junior Grade Jaskell?" But at that time he had made lieutenant, and he said, "Yeah," and he said, "You saved my butt in Iraq." Fighting back is one of the best things that has ever happened to Thomas. It truly is. Through the generosity of the Kinsleys, he was able to come. Then we saw such progress. Now he comes 3 times a week, and the progress has been remarkable. I've noticed he feels better about himself. He has more of a sense of independence. And the day that he was standing, assisted, he said, "I'm standing. This is awesome." And what better recommendation for fighting back could you have than him saying that? And just the look on his face, it was pure joy.
So I had the opportunity actually to work with Tom starting about 2 years ago. He was the first Fighting Back Scholarship recipient who I worked with, and gotten to know him real well. I've gotten to know basically all the qualities that he exemplifies, which are directly in line with what we try to honor, courage, desire, perseverance, fight. I'm used to I work with a lot of athletes. Tom has an athletic background. I see that inner athlete in him every workout. Never declines an opportunity to get better, always pushes. Has so much fight, and I've seen him progress, and I've been able to help him progress. So to me, there's no one more deserving than this guy here. It's just been a blessing to work with.